right. All right. Says we're live. Sweet. Is it moving on your guys' end? It says it's live on my controller. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me at all? Yeah, okay. That should make it a little bit brighter on the screen. I just changed the settings around. The drone's only about 44 feet. I have a limited height I can do right now. Apparently it's, yeah, I'm at my max height. Let's see if I can change it. It's saying I have one of the controls says I have a payload on here. I gotta figure out where this is again. Control. Here, we'll switch it to sport while we're at it. Gimbal stick advance. Nope. Safety. Max altitude. Okay, that works. Yeah, whatever. We just kind of breaking some laws. That's it. It only let me go up to 99 feet. We're in sport mode right now, so it's going to be like crazy sensitive. Oh, it's super sensitive. Let's go to cinematic, a little smoother. I'm not used to this thing. Okay, so where are we in relation? Keep turning. Camera down, come on. Okay, there we are. Now I know where we are. 0 degree out the camera. Get out of cinema or cinematic. Let's go to sport. Bring down the coming down in height. I don't want to go too far because this thing is the Wi-Fi version. Oh, what the heck? It's giving me a max distance even. I've never had that before. I am so not used to this thing. I'm gonna actually go light a smoke. Yeah, Mr. Arnett, this thing is so different to operate. But I have complete limitations. I don't know exactly why. Just walking out with the tablet and GoPro here. Or not the GoPro, just the tablet. Okay, let's get out of sport mode just to slow down the sensitivity. No, that's turning. Oh, Let's descend into the ditch. I heard water can really bugger up the sensors on these things. And they like to take a swim. Lighting environment too dark for visualing position sensor. Fly with caution. What else? I don't do anything with caution. So why start now? Any fish in there? Nope. Oh. Yeah, it sucks that there's an actual distance and height limit. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Nope, my max distance, my distance is set to no limit. So I don't know why it's giving me that. That sucks, because like now I can't go over there towards the highway. We're just backing her up. Well, you know what? Let's go spaz out my dog. Well, may not spaz her, but make her wonder what the heck. She hates this thing. Yes, that's a shop vac in the back of my car. She can't see what's going on. That she doesn't care. Oh, cinematic is so slow. Here, let's change it back to sport mode so everything's a little snappier. Trying to get used to this dropping elevation and moving the camera around. So you guys can't see what I can see in my screen. So I have like a whole grid layout that is to help with the helps with aligning the picture, and I have the color imbalance thing set up too. The rust bucket. Oh, okay, let's stand. Okay, where is it at? There it is. Oh, no, wrong way. Down. Yeah, so there's other there's better versions of this thing that more modern. Oh, that's as far as I can go that way. They have updated like communications. Billy from Philly probably knows what the heck I'm talking about. Flight signal interference. Yeah, I would imagine we're by a hydro line. Oh. I have to tweak with some of the settings for the motor, like the controls for the motors. Slow down. There you go. I wish I could record like from both ends. We'll see if this shows up. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. I don't know if it shows up with the grid lines on there. I think it's picking my hand up. So the cool thing is you guys can't see because I'm only running the one camera, but with the sensors, I'm kind of curious how this is going to work with quadding and stuff. It's going to be interesting. I hear geese, but I don't think they're anywhere near me. Where are they? Sport mode, these things are like snappy, but I can't tell if the three-bladed prop is like helped it or not. So this little bit of a live feed, we're already down to 58% battery. I gotta shut this other thing off. It's kind of annoying me at this point now. White balance. Oh, overexposure. There we go. Overexposure warning off. So I don't know, maybe it's because I'm live there's a restriction. Because my altitude zone says 492 feet, but clearly I don't have that. Let's see. 70 feet, 80 feet, 90 feet. Yeah, 97 feet. That's all it's letting me hit. So let's change this EV and brighten it up a little bit so it's a little bit brighter for you guys. Let's go to cinematic mode. All right, I'm gonna walk back to my car before my coffee gets cold. And then we're gonna do another 360 around. Yeah, Ray, I don't have those fancy options like follow. This model does not have some of those options. What's not legal? GPS is calibrated. I had to do it when we started. So I'm just going to do a full like 360 pan scan. The thingamabob was turned the, oh no, it was turned the, there we go. So that's our perimeter highway. Right in front of us on the other side, all farmers' fields, and they were under a lot more water last week. Oh, scouting, yeah, scouting, you can't use it. You can't use them in hunting season. There are some limitations to that. I believe you can use them in the bush. It's just during hunting season, don't get caught with it. Yeah, you can kind of have an idea-ish how much water was in these fields this spring. And once you turn around all the way the other way around, there's an airplane coming in. No, that's camera up. Let's go camera down. That looks like some fun mud bogging though. By the time we get turned all the way around the air... Okay. Let's see. I'm going to change the EV setting, darken it down, and see if that picks up the airplane any better. I don't know if it does. Oh, no, it's too far up. There. Oops. You guys probably can hear the air. The button by accident. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know if you guys can hear the jet. Oh, there we go. Right there. We can't get anywhere near his flight path, but... Almost feels like I'm playing Call of Duty or something like that. I can't get any closer. It won't let me. Yeah, we're already down to 40% on the drone. And oh, it's giving me a timer, so I have about 9 minutes of flight time left. And how long have we been on here for? No, it doesn't tell me. Anybody know how long we've been live for here. And the one thing I don't like about cinematic mode is so slow, but it's slow for obvious reasons. Yeah, cool. I never noticed this thing gives you a countdown for the, let's get out of cinematic. There, let's go to normal mode. I never noticed the countdown for the battery life stuff. Oh. Oh, wrong button. Let's go forward. Wish this thing had a darn headlight so I can see what's going on. Oh yeah, I'm right at the max. Yeah, so this is it anyways. It definitely takes a little bit of practice to get used to these things. I only have a couple of months to get used to it, and then I still gotta find somebody for the wedding part or the wedding party or friend to run this thing. Cool out. Sports cinematic. Yeah, the Cinemax just gives you smoother controls. In the what, the windows of the vehicle there, old timer? Oh, wrong way. Go this way. Click over back to cinematic. Little smoother, not so aggressive not so aggressive movements. But I can change some of those settings. See, the issue I'm having is the coordination between all the controls because they are pretty sensitive. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Up, up, up. Mika, I see you. Come on, slide the other way. There we go. We got 6 minutes left on the battery. Once I disconnect the battery, the live will be done. Oh. It's definitely a lot easier when you can physically see what's going on rather than looking at the camera. That is how I actually smoked the tree a couple or 3 times yesterday. Hey Bugaboo, you're on camera. Yeah, couldn't see it, but her head just perked up like, what the heck just happened? Oh, I'm still cinematic, that's why. It comes down a little wibbly wobbly. I don't know if it's the props, because it's not very windy out here right now. Okay. Low battery, thanks tips. Still got 20%. Nope. It's trying to catch it, but some of the other ones they'll there, I'm going to put her down. Hopefully it doesn't kill the live. There. But this way I can stay on for a couple more minutes before the battery dies. Let's see. Oh, camera's going the wrong way. So that's what... Oh, I can't tell. Yeah, it kind of shows up. So on this one, your phone goes into the bottom section. You got these sides, hold it in, and then you got a wire that comes in on this side. Hopefully it shows up, but on this side it connects to your phone. So it charges and uses, it picks up on the signal and everything. Oh, getting tons of texts. Life on that. Ray, honestly, I have not timed it. I don't imagine it's the... I don't imagine it's the best. They're rated for like half an hour apparently. So I don't know how true that is though. I actually haven't gone and try test that theory, so I don't know. On your guys' end, was it like, is it clear? Was it blurry? Was it choppy? Because I'm hogging my data from my phone because I'm doing the drone and my tablet, so. Yeah, and Ray, and other ratings too for these things, I don't imagine they're 100% accurate. It's probably under ideal conditions. Arnett. You know what? Just the only thing is like, don't get the Mavic Mini 1. If you want a better receiver, don't get it. Ray, do you remember what the name of this, that, like the transmitter they use on yours? Uh-oh. Calibration. Okay. It got glitchy on this side. Yeah, because mine runs off of Wi-Fi, and so my disc is pretty loud. They say, I think it's something like 4,000 feet, 5,000 feet or something, but honestly, I don't know if it's the transmission lines around, because where I was testing it just further down where this line actually crosses the highway, and I would guess I was probably, well, about 100 yards away from this one, roughly, from what I'm looking at. Maybe a little better. And the other day, I think I was around the 150, 200, and I couldn't get out too far. But maybe it's all the same restrictions, even further down the road that I entailed. I don't know. Mavic Air 2, I never actually tried it. But Ray, for your signal transmission system, I can never remember what the name of it, but like the Phantoms use it, the almost all the Mavic series use them. I think it's only these ones. Maybe the early model Airs never used the other system, and maybe they used Wi-Fi back then. I don't know. 15%. Using the microphone off my phone. I don't know. Probably. Yeah, I ran into a fellow yesterday morning, and he's got the Mavic Air 2, and he said he loves that thing. He went from the one, the Mavic Air 1, or from this, maybe it was this one, to the Mavic Air 2. I can't remember what he said. And then now he went, I can't remember, he upgraded to something else now too, so he was selling his Air, his Air 2. Yeah, it's definitely fun. I gotta get used to this thing though, but it's definitely fun. You know what the best part is? I don't have to do anything to go and change the camera. There's a little dial here. One way goes up, one way goes down. But I have another app called Litchi. OcuSync. There you go, OcuSync. The OcuSync system's way better than this, the Wi-Fi system they have. I actually have range extenders I picked up for this too. But I haven't, even though I'm in the prairies, I don't know. You have to drive a little bit out of town, and I don't like being close to people's places. Last thing I want is like getting in some sort of a tiff over because I was flying a drone by somebody's house or farm property, I guess in this case. Ice cream and fire, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, the range on those OcuSync systems they have, some of those things are freaking nuts. And I mean nuts in like, you know, 5-6 miles, I think it is. Some people are getting, depends on which one you got. OcuSync is military grade. Okay, did not know that. I just know OcuSync is just a lot better than like the Wi-Fi ones that they use in like in this model of Mavic. Like, don't get me wrong, like I wish it had the better chipset, but it wasn't. It wasn't in the bank to afford to get something better. Plus, like, if I use it for quadding, which that's like besides the wedding, the other, I wanted a drone for doing my ETV and stuff, but again, it was not really. It really wasn't in like I didn't need it per se. Like GoPros cover almost everything, but the drone would be kind of cool. So we'll see how this one goes. Yeah, Ray, that's why. So like, I was kind of mucking around a little bit in the city with this by one of the parks, and it's like a really richy area. But I kept it like off people's property, on the street, like a few feet away in front of me, and so I was trying to lychee or whatever, because it has the track and everything in that software, but this one doesn't come with the follow or whatever, the tracking, whatever you want to call it. Apparently, because this one only has the sensors underneath, where the Mavic Mini 2 and a lot of the other Mavics, they have front sensors, top sensors, and underneath sensors and all that. Yeah, Billy, I'm going to try it. I got a couple of buddies. I got to talk to another one to see. No, because everybody that's coming has no drone experience either. Like, none. And I'm not the only one, at least. Now, I don't feel like a jackass. But buddy of mine, he has like remote control airplanes and stuff. So I think his fluid motion from like messing around with remote control planes, he would probably be the best bet. But I don't know yet, because like another buddy of mine has apparently like a cheap drone anyways, and he's mucked around with it, and he's saying he figures he was doing pretty good with it. So I told him if he wants, he can take this one and go play around and see. But yeah, no, we because our photographer moved, because our wedding was supposed to be this past summer, so they recently moved. That being said, so we lost our photographer, and she was really good, and because she was giving us like a friend deal, it was super cheap. I bet you $5 I missed a whole ton of messages up here. Yeah, we only 12% left on the drone battery. These things like to, yeah, like even my remote's down 1 bar already, but my phone, yeah, my phone's already down to 89%. We started at 100. But I got Wi-Fi tethering on, GPS is on, everything is turned on right now. Oh, let's see. Oops, I'll do it this way. You guys are getting the hand droney instead. You know what the coolest part is? I can almost put this thing on its side. Oh, I can tilt it anyways, and the camera stays nice and flat. Nice part about having that electronic, like that gimbal. Got an EVs, or I was turning this EV up, let's crank her right up to the max just because it's getting dark out. I wonder if I go to photo version. There we go. That changes it up a little bit. Let's see. Holy Hannah. Compared to the video with the EV cranked up, this one shows up a lot better once on the photo mode. Yeah, see, like, so what I'm seeing on the controller versus what I'm seeing on the tablet, there's a definite delay in everything, but I don't know if it's just because it's using like the latency from going from that to phone to tablet and then all the way out to you guys. I'm not too sure on that. So first vehicle I've seen so far. Oh, I bet I cranked up the EV setting. Like it goes to 3.0 and it's cranked right up. Yeah, this road we're actually parked on. Any of you guys have seen like any of my snow removal videos where I was like trying to dig out a couple vehicles along the perimeter? That's actually on the joining road to this one. And then there was the one property that had or one small stretch of road that had 3 houses on it, where I tried to bail them out the second time and I couldn't. The first time I was able to plow up like all the way up to the driveway, and but that's the road we're actually parked on here. Yeah, Ray, I'm hoping this is going to like show up some for like decently for like ATVing this year. I don't even know when I'm gonna get out. Like the way this year has been going, like I probably won't be out till after July. This year is like has been hectic with everything. Like everything with mom, the wedding, freaking just everything. So then buddy a friend of mine was out I think yesterday, from what I gathered from the videos today, and hydrolocked his machine. I was like, fuck man, that sucks. That's also why you don't take some machines without snorkels through like 3-4 feet of water either. All of us guys with you know, anybody with an XMR that has a snorkel sitting like, yeah, it's got to be 4 feet. It's got to be close to that, 4 feet up off the ground. Because the lowest snorkels are, I think, around my boob height. You know, Evan, you know what? There is so... I've been researching since the Mavic series came out. What was that, 7 years ago? I've been looking and looking and looking and researching. We got 9% left on the battery. Once she goes dead, she goes dead. You poor soul. You drove a Cowie. They do have an insanely low range, though, in those KRXs. Or is KRX Arctic Cat? No, they're Kawasaki. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Kawasaki. Because I know whatever the Kawasaki version there, they had a similar. They have the similar clutching and drive system to the Arctic Cat. Yeah, Evan, I haven't even looked at your... By the way, I haven't looked at your message yet. Before I left, I was buddy phoned me last minute. I'm not surprised, Ray. There's so much water out there this year. So much. Yeah, those KRXs, those are they're like a sport utility, if I recall, or are they not? Because I think they still have like the little box and everything on it. Could be wrong. I seen when they came out, was it last year, I think? Unless I'm thinking of a different model from Cowie, but... Yeah, there'd be some good pictures tonight if somebody was into photography and had like good enough cameras for it. I'm seeing some cool stuff from the distance, but nothing like, I don't know if it'll show up on the drone. Let's see. Oh yeah, it doesn't show up very well. But another aeroplan coming in. Yeah, the spot I was at yesterday when I did that 360 of like the city and the other side of the perimeter, I was up at what, 160 feet, I think it was. I'd have to go double check the video, but I think it was 160 feet I was up to. And I could have kept going. Evan, I would go 30s. You're a smart guy to make them fit. Just don't throw your purse at the frame. That's the biggest thing. You don't want to damage your frame. Yeah, I want to do like 34s, 35s. My machine's happiest with 34s on it. Going back to the stock ones is, well, I can hear frogs a bit in the background. Yeah, I know, going to the stalkers there was like just horrible. Belt overheats, I don't get my same cruise speeds anymore that I'm used to. Wide open throttle on that thing and my belt starts slipping. Just under 140k. Like, or 140k an hour. Where before my belt would just grab and go with the 34s I had on there before. Yeah, ATV beat me to the those aqua tires they use on Argos. I was looking at those things about 3 years ago for the Renegade, and I looked at them, just like, man, those things would be such a rough ride. I could not imagine. Well, Job over there at ATV slapped the set on his Renegade, and they don't do good on hard pack stuff, he was saying, but in the looser type of terrain, they do pretty good. But they're just like a straight paddle. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Now you guys are talking about warmer weather. Hear the ducks out in the field. Can't see them, but I can hear them. So peaceful out here. So peaceful. Oh yeah, hey, you want to go for a little... Go for it. You go do your thing. Before that battery tells me to go get bent. So that pupper out to do her thing. Yeah, who would ever think you can use use a drone as a selfie cam? Or not a selfie cam, for live, I mean. I'd much rather be watching like little planes. I mean like 10 and under passenger type airplanes. Otters and smaller stuff. Oh, all sorts of room clearance. I don't know, Evan, have you looked at arms in the past to see how long of an extension arm you can get? Because you're still going to be limited to your CV axle movement too. Evan, it also depends. The like if you take a measurement from the front of your tire to your fender well or your frame, whatever's sticking out there, still might not even matter because the tires you're looking at might have a different lug, so they may run a little bit different in overall size. Yeah, sorry, Evan. I don't even consider 30 a big tire, even on a quad. Just because of like modern, like nowadays, like mud machines are coming with 30s and stuff like that. You might need to get yourself some portals on that thing, eh? Get some portals on there, some like 6-inch or 8-inch lift portals. You hear the frogs over there, my dear? 5% left on the battery. I'm going to run it right till it dies. So 5% ain't much, but we'll run it right till she dies. Yeah, even my controller's already beeping on the third light too. It was on the solid 3, now it's on a beeping 3. Yeah, I can't wait to get riding. I miss being out there so much. Yeah, at least she's staying around the car. Oh. Yeah, it's well, but you know what, Ray? Like that's like the evolution of truck tires too, right? When 30s used to be deemed as big, and now it's like 30s and 32s or whatever is pretty much stock. Mind you, they run big rims with that though, but still. Yeah, see, like my issue was with the tires I was looking at, because I didn't want to run I think to go to the 35, I think you had to jump to, I can't remember now, 16 or 17-inch rim, and I wanted to run 15s. So 33 or 34 was my cap on that one. But I wanted the sidewall instead. Holy cow. Yeah, but Buddy's got 30-inch silverbacks on his Arctic Cat now. That one I was telling you about before, Evan, that you get that thing wet and it hates to swim. It hates to splash water, just takes it in. It lives up to Arctic Cat. Last time he was out, because he's got the the Mud Pro springs plus a 1 or 2-inch spring spacer in there. He came out of one hole, and it was amazing. His little 650 actually broke an axle. Well, it didn't snap the axle, but he broke the CV cup. But still. Well, I got I got 30s. Well, they're actually not even 30s. They're labeled as 30, but they're actually, they measure what, 28.5. Can-Am misrepresented those tires really bad or something. I don't know. But they suck. Just I like my speed, and they don't give it, and I can't get my speeds out of it. Mika! She's in a ditch. I just don't know which one. Mika! Okay, now I see her. We both on 75%. I've almost actually, like, yeah, cryptids. If you get cryptids right from a retailer, though, they measured true, apparently. I was watching Osta Cruiser's new video today from, I guess that was yesterday when he was out. And I was just like, frick. Like, well, he smoked a deer, smashed up his X3, and then he had the Commander out. He's got the 6x6 Commander. I was like, man, that thing would be handy. I think I'd drive myself nuts, so just going from what I have to going to that, but the 6x6 would be so much handier. Every axle. Yeah, Evan, buddy needed for it to clear his tires. Or else there was no way he was going to get 30s in there. And they're 30 silverback, so they're also frightfully heavy. We got 3% left on the battery, so she's going to die pretty soon. Yeah, the cryptids I heard ran pretty decent, but like when you buy them from a retailer. Is Ray, is your Defender the 6x6 or just the 4x4? Like I said, I don't know if this is going to last much longer. Come here, get in the car. Yeah, the 6x6 would definitely be a handy thing to have, though. Just for like all the hunting and stuff like that. And a little quieter than the X3. Just regular, okay. 2%. Yeah, yeah, my Mavic's on the little too loud side to go for deer hunting. All right, Billy, have yourself a good night, buddy. Yeah, I wasn't even planning doing a live. I was just mucking around a little bit there with going through the menu on the drone, and I saw that you can do like RTMP. The last time I tried it, not on this, but on using a different app, it just totally failed. This thing hot. These things hog batteries so much. At least it's not too hot. That's good. Thought it'd be a little hotter. Turn raise heat. Holy Ray! You got yourself a Cadillac. Yeah, the X3s are just animals. The only way to put it. 1%. She's going to shut down on me probably any minute now. I'm assuming. Yeah, when she shuts down, then I'm not coming back on. Just FYI. Yeah, I'll have to look at this video after. Once it's done doing its thing. When I get home in a bit. I think that Defender in a 6x6 and an X3 motor would be the cat's meow. I just saw the first mosquito. That's not good. The tablet light probably is attracting them. Oh, 0% and we're still going. Yeah, we're going to shut her down. Because she's going to die on me and I don't know when at this point. Yeah, Ray, you'll have to shoot me a message or a text or one of these days. Try to figure out a plan or something here. But yeah, I'm going to sign off because I'm at 0% on the, according to my phone, that's what the drone battery is telling me. Still got lights flashing, but 0%. I got to figure out how to shut this off of here. Anyways, everybody have a good night. I'm going to figure this out because I have no idea. Oh, that's how. Perfect. Okay. 49 minutes live. And 20 of that was probably just shooting the breeze. 20, 25 of that. Anyways, have a good night, guys.